Hello, thank you for joining ElevateEdAZ for this conversation where we explore career opportunities in the health sciences field. My name is Casey Quinones and I'm the College and Career Coach for ElevateEdAZ. ElevateEdAZ is the education initiative of the Greater Phoenix Chamber Foundation that is connecting business and education. Whether you decide to enroll in college or enter the workforce, ElevateEdAZ will make sure you get the experiences that help you succeed in school and beyond. My role as the College and Career Coach for ElevateEdAZ is to support you in achieving your goals. This quick discussion with an industry leader will help you gain a stronger understanding of what a pharmaceutical career could look like for you during high school and beyond into college. Now, I'm pleased to introduce Shelby Cato, Talent Acquisition Manager with CVS Health. She will discuss what a career as a pharmacy technician looks like.
I'm very excited to be here today and speaking to all of you about the careers within pharmacy, both for high school students and beyond. So on our next slide, just a brief introduction of myself. Like Matt said, I am Shelby Cato and I'm a talent acquisition manager for CVS. It's kind of a fancy word for a recruiting manager. So we spend a lot of our time recruiting students on campus to be pharmacy interns and student pharmacists for us for after they graduate. So today I'm going to briefly go through a little bit about CVS Health in general and some available career paths within CVS. Some roles for those of you wanting to enter the workforce right away after high school, and then also some career opportunities for those who want to pursue higher education. And then finally, we'll go over some successful traits that you guys would need to be great employees with CVS. So if we want to go to the next slide. So a brief overview about CVS. So I'm assuming most people here know who CVS is. We're on almost every corner. And I'm assuming probably a few of you get your prescriptions from us as well. So CVS Health is located in all 50 states, as well as the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico. We have over 10,000 stores. A fun fact is that 95% of the population in the United States lives within 5 miles of a CVS store. So we are pretty well known around the United States, and we are the largest retail pharmacy chain within the country. And we serve 4.5 million customers every single day. I think that number probably has gone up recently with our COVID-19 situation that we've been in. Our stores have been extra busy as of late. So in terms of career opportunities for pharmacy technicians, I think it's a perfect job for a student in high school or a recent high school graduate. So to be a pharmacy technician, you have to be 16 years old. And then we do look for students who either have a high school diploma or are currently enrolled in high school or have an equivalent degree. Compensation for our pharmacy technicians start off at $13 an hour, but that does increase every year. You get merit increases, and then that can also go up in terms of your performance. For career growth within the pharmacy technician, there's a lot of different things you could grow your career to be a lead pharmacy technician, to be an operations manager, and really grow your career if you're wanting to be a pharmacy technician as a career path for yourself. But a lot of other things that can lead into a career with CVS outside of just being a technician is to be an actual pharmacist. If we go to the next slide. So being a pharmacy technician is a great career path, but it's also a really great stepping stone into becoming a pharmacy intern and also a pharmacist. So if you are thinking about becoming a pharmacist down the road, the great first step is to become a technician, get your feet wet within the industry, and really understand the ins and outs of being of what it's like to work within a pharmacy. Once you enroll in an actual school of pharmacy, you would then get promoted to a pharmacy intern. Our intern program is very robust, and we actually have our student pharmacy interns working through us throughout the year. So it's not just a summer internship, it's throughout the entire year. So that way you're taking your real world experience that you're learning in the pharmacy, and you get to apply the knowledge that you learn in the classroom. So we find that it's a really cohesive program to be in pharmacy school and also practicing those skills within our pharmacies inside CVS. Our goal of having pharmacy interns is to promote them eventually to pharmacists after they complete school and pass their board exams. So compensation for a pharmacy intern starts off at $14.50 an hour, but that does also increase with every year of schooling that you obtain. So getting into pharmacy school can be a bit of a challenge. It is a competitive program. Most pharmacy schools don't allow you to enter in directly out of high school. You have to have at least 2 years of undergraduate schooling and to get your prereqs done. And then you have to apply to pharmacy school, and you actually have to go through an interview process. Now, what looks really, really good on your interview is if you have some pharmacy experience already under your belt. So that's where that pharmacy technician role comes in. So if you're able to get a couple years of being a pharmacy technician experience, you'll be able to really advance your resume and have really great skill sets that you can talk about during your interview to enter into pharmacy school. So most pharmacy programs are 3 to 4 years in length. They are very robust. It is a doctorate degree. So it's not exactly an easy program, but it is very rewarding, especially for those who are interested in science and math. Over the course of the 4 years in school, you'll learn all the skills needed to be a great clinician. And then once you graduate, you would take your exams and then become a pharmacist. So pharmacists start off with CVS at about $50 an hour, give or take a little bit, depending on where you're at within the country. And there's so much room for growth from there. You're in charge of running the pharmacy, filling prescriptions, working with patients, and also overseeing technicians and interns who work in your stores. So we trust that while you're in pharmacy school, you will get the necessary knowledge needed to be a great clinician. We know if you pass your exams, you have the knowledge needed to be a successful pharmacist. Now, the skills needed to be successful within a CVS pharmacy are a little bit different. We ask a lot out of our pharmacists, and the main things that we look for are strong communication skills, great customer service, and a strong sense of leadership. If you go to that communication piece, we call it, if you're the pharmacist in the pharmacy, you are the quarterback. So you're directing every other player on your team as to how to be successful and run a successful pharmacy. The customer service piece is huge because you are interacting with the public on a day-to-day basis. They say that pharmacy is the most accessible healthcare provider. Most of us can't just walk into our doctor's office without an appointment and ask them questions about our medications or how we're feeling. But in a pharmacy, you can. You can walk right up and ask our pharmacist, and it's very accessible to our patients. So we need people who have great customer service skills and are really passionate about interacting with their community. And then finally, it's leadership. You are the leader of the pharmacy, whether you're the pharmacy manager or the staff pharmacist. When you're the pharmacist on duty, you are in charge. So we like students who are excited for leadership opportunities and are really willing to grow that skill set in order to be successful. If you go to the next slide, Brittany. So out here, I outlined a typical career path for somebody who wants to start off within the pharmacy industry. So the first natural step would be to become a pharmacy technician. Again, you can do it at the age of 16 while you're in high school, working part-time night and weekends just to kind of get your feet wet and understand, is pharmacy really a career path for you? If you decide it is, the next natural step would be to become a pharmacy intern after you enroll in pharmacy school. And then once you graduate and pass your exams, you would move into a pharmacist position. From there, the options are really endless, especially if you kind of also have an interest in business and management. Working with a really large company like CVS, we have a lot of opportunities for growth within our company. You can become a district leader, which oversees about 15 to 20 CVS stores located within a certain geographic area. From there, you become a region director that oversees an entire region. So for example, in Arizona, our region director covers, I think, 10 states of CVS stores. So there's a lot of growth opportunity, and with a corporate company like CVS, you're able to really take your career wherever you want to go. So you can start in pharmacy and then decide maybe you want to get into more of the business side, or maybe you want to be a pharmacist forever, and that's great too. Going back to the fact that we have locations all over the United States, it's really, I would say, a huge advantage because life takes you a lot of different places. So you guys might be in Arizona now, but maybe you want to move to Texas or California or Rhode Island, wherever it might be. You're able to move for your personal life, but also keep your career with CVS and transfer between different stores. We do that all the time. To keep our pharmacists with us no matter where life takes them geographically. So I know I've talked a lot about the different career paths that are available. There are so many more that I didn't have the time to touch on today, but being a pharmacy technician is a really great starting point and also a really great career to have within the industry. Pharmacy, especially right now, is so important with COVID-19 and what's happening within our country and our world right now. We really are the frontline workers and the first line of defense for this disease. And it really, I think right now has highlighted how important it is to have really great workers within our pharmacy and how much of an impact you can make on your community. So I hope you guys consider a career within pharmacy. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them later within the Q&A.